and welcome back to Vox Syreni unboxings, I guess. We have a booster display of New Awakening, the 8 booster of the Digimon TCG, as well as the starter deck of Parallel World Tactician and Ultimate Ancient Dragon here. So yeah, let's get to it. And I'm kind of a moron because I forgot that I should probably have prepared for the unboxing so that I wouldn't have to spend too much time doing these sticker things, but here we are. Getting that unboxed. Oh, that I hate the sound of that plastic. As you can see, that's how most card games get sealed the starter decks these days. So let's get into it. We're starting with starter deck 9 here, the Ultimate Ancient Dragon, which is a Imperial Dramon starter deck, which is cool. It's actually the first multicolor starter deck, being green-blue with focus on Veemon and Stingmon. Oh, look at the Dino Beemon on the front. It's really cool. Dino Beemon being one of my favorite Digimons of all time. I really like the Stingmon line in general. So yeah, let's get in here and see what's inside. I don't remember what to expect in here. I know the first dual color cards in here, and oh, there's no bonus booster pack or promo cards with this one. They used to be like in the previous one, but I don't see anything. Maybe it's in here, I hope. Otherwise I'm gonna be slightly disappointed. So here we have the rule cards. For those of you who don't know the rules, there's the rules are written on these cards if you get your starter deck. And here we have Dino Beemon and Piltramon as memory gauge counters. I love these. They are absolutely fabulous, especially this one. I love it. As Stingmon one, I'm very happy. So let's see what's inside the actual deck. First and foremost, we have 4 copies of Minamon, the baby Digimon you get with the starter deck. It has the ability as following. While you have a blue Digimon in play, this Digimon gets plus 1000, so it's clearly, as you can see, made for 2-color decks. As you can only really evolve green Digimons from green Digimon, or well, now you can evolve a blue Digimon. You can see here it has the ability to evolve from a green one. But that's because, as I said, we have more multicolor things coming in with this set and these starter decks. Very exciting, very exciting. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking down here where the cards are. The camera is up here. But yeah. Next up is Veemon. And it has the unplayability. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with 3 and it's straight from among into your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. This is good. This is a searcher that can search for basically any free card. And there's going to be a lot of multicolor free cards in this booster. So there's a lot of combo potential for that. It's also going to work with stuff like Flame Dramon and Magnamon. And it also works with the X-Veemon and the Stingmon line, which is also like all 3 Digimon, including the Imperial Dramon, Pale Dramon, and Dino Beemon. And as you can see, it's a rookie that can evolve from green type Digimon, which means it is absolutely compatible with Minamon here, which is also good. The cohesion of it's healthy for the cohesion of the deck. Only 2 copies of Veemon here. Here is a Betamon. It is a vanilla Betamon at 4000 power. And it's actually, And an X-Veemon. Oh yeah, this Betamon also evolves both from green and blue, so that's good. That's really good. A green and blue X-Veemon, which means it can evolve from either blue or green. A green and blue evolving X-Veemon, not a green and blue, because there's a difference between being able to evolve for 2 types and being 2 types. You'll see that in a moment. When you would play this card from your hand, if you have a green Digimon in play, reduces play cost by 1. Cool, so it's actually cheaper to play if you have like something like Stingmon in play already. And it has an inherent effect. When attacking, if you have a green Digimon in play, this Digimon gets plus 1000. That's good. That makes whatever you evolve into stronger, as long as you, again, keep to the multicolor going here. And here we have something that's actually both green and blue, a Piltramon. As you can see, it's like split color here. It evolves from both it can evolve from both green and blue Digimon, and it counts as both green and blue. It also has the ability to DNA Digivolve, and I don't know how that works yet. I have not looked into it, but I believe when you DNA Digivolve, you have to take 2 different Digimons and stack them on top of each other before you put this one up, which means it has to evolve for both at the same time, I would think. In this case, 2 level 4 Digimon, thematically, Xvmon and Stingmon. When DNA Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less to the bottom of its owner's deck. And when attacking, unsuspend this Digimon. When attacking, once return. So this thing can attack twice. That's really powerful. Also, it is a really lovely foil. Oh, I love it. Okay. Imperial Dramon. This is the boss card of the deck, I would assume. It's a green-blue Digimon. It can evolve from both green and blue. When Digivolve, you may play 1 level 4 lower blue Digimon card and or 1 level 4 or lower green Digimon card from this Digimon Evolution card without paying their memory cost. So this means if you DNA Digivolved into Piltramon and you then evolve into Imperialdramon, you can actually summon both Weemon and Stingmon from underneath it. That's cool. That gives you some board presence. I think that's really nice for something that's basically just a starter deck boss. Many games do not have good starter deck bosses because they want you to go out and buy a lot of boost packs and get something stronger. But I feel like this is pretty good for something that comes in a starter deck. Moving on, Co-Capitaramon. This is the first green card we're looking on that isn't Minomon, which is the Digi-Egg one. On your opponent's turn, while you have a blue Digimon in play, again playing into that dual color deck theme, this Digimon gains blocker. So this is like a blocker on the opponent's turn if you have blue Digimon. This is actually really good. I'm gonna get 4 of those. It only evolves from green, but that's fine because the only baby Digimon we have in the starter deck is green. So that works out nicely. But here's a Wormmon that can evolve from both blue and green, which is also really useful. Which means, like, if you want to put in an Demi Vmon in your baby Digimon or something for any reason, you can evolve Wormmon on top of it. That's good. Again, it gives more flexibility in your options for deck building and in what you want to do your DGX. But yeah, also if you decide not to play Co-Capitaramon or only play a few of them and you like focus heavily on the things that can evolve from both blue and green, you could in theory actually do a colored mixed DGX set without too many issues. Like personally, I don't like to have mixed colors in DGX because I like the consistency, especially in deck build when in constructed play, which is what most people play for tournament. I play a lot of cube, which means you often in cube you end up with a lot of mixed color decks no matter what you do. So some people that I play cube likes to have mixed. I don't. Because I like to know what is coming from the DGX zone. Wormmon's inheritability is at the end of your turn, you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play into a Digimon card in your hand by paying this DNA Digivolution cost. So that means that when you're ending your turn, you can, and this here is part of, let's say this one is part of Xvmon, which means it has the inherited effect. At the end of the turn, you can pay the cost and then go into Piltramon, which can be useful in situations, definitely. Moving on, Stingmon. Oh, look at this artwork; it looks great. It can evolve both green and blue. When you would play this card from your hand, if you have a blue Digimon in play, it reduces its cost by 1. Nice. So it's basically the counterpart to the Xvmon. And when attacking, if you have a blue Digimon, you can draw a card as inherited. That's fine, that's useful. As a security Digimon, a Digimon that can be summoned from security, it has an on-play suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That's useful. It only evolves from green Digimons. So, yeah. Here's another DNA Digivolving Digimon, Dino Beamon, and I love Dino Beamon. When you DNA Digivolve this thing, when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. When DNA Digivolving, that Digimon doesn't unsuspend during its owner's next unsuspend phase. Ooh, that has a lot of potential. That's good. That's good. I'll get a full playset of these. That's nice. A Jewel Beamon. That's just vanilla. Grand Kuwagamon, security +1. This Digimon takes an additional security. This Digimon gets plus 4,000 until the end of the turn. So this is supplement Mega alongside the Imperialdramon. Mega Death, option card, dual color. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. Hell Masquerade. One of your Digimon gets plus 2000 for the turn. Then if you have a blue Digimon in play, one of your Digimon gains piercing for the turn. Cool. That's actually really useful. And then we have what is called alternate art of Flower Cannon from Booster 1. In case you don't know, this one lets you suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And as a security, it has suspend all your opponent's Digimon without blocker. It's a really good card, definitely, and it's nice to see some reprints of stable cards from early booster sets. Definitely, that's something all card games should do in general, I think. So yeah, solid starter deck. I really like it. I might buy an extra one, just to have playsets. But yeah. That is the Ultimate Ancient Dragon starter deck. Let's get into the next one, the Parallel Tactician, which has the Anti-Woman and Lady Devimon cards. And again, I have not planned ahead, so I have not removed the plastic here. So we're gonna spend a moment and get that off. And now I totally did that on purpose. Don't worry. I am a very professional unboxer with 70 something subscribers. Totally know what I'm doing. Let's dive in here. And boom. Let's get here. And again, no extra boosts, no nothing. Again, that's kind of disappointing. Not because they need to include extra free stuff, but because I've gotten so used to it from the previous starter decks. So yeah, getting in here, the rules, as you can expect from any starter deck. Then we have these two, the memory gauge counters. Again, really cool design, thick plastic, good quality. I like these. I hope they keep making these because they're just generally really nice. And let's get into it. This time the baby Digimon is Nyaromon, a purple Digimon. If you have a yellow Digimon in play, draw one card. Not bad, not bad. Combo well off of yellow. Salamon, hey. You may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your Digimon in play. So this is like a yellow counterpart to the Wormmon one. And it's a yellow. It can evolve from both yellow and purple, so you can easily evolve it from Nyaromon. Useful. Latman, a vanilla. Probably the counterpart to the Betamon. And as you can see, it has it can evolve from both purple and yellow, which is good. Garamon, a purple and yellow Digimon, makes sense. That can evolve from both purple and yellow, also useful. On play, reveal the top card of your deck. Add one yellow Digimon card and one purple Digimon card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards on the bottom of the deck. So it's a searcher. Generally, searchers are good. Your turn when this Digimon would digivolve into a card with Archangel or Fallen Angel in its trait, reduce the memory cost of Digivolution by 2. So it means you can easily make this into something like Anti-Woman or Lady Devimon for cheap. And it has inherited. You may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play into a Digimon card in your hand by paying its DNA. So that's very similar to the inherited build of Salamon, which probably increases the chance of you pulling off a enter DNA Digivolution into Masterman. Cool. Ooh, and the fall. I don't know if the camera picks up on that, but it has some really cool particle effects. I really like it. Okay. Anti-Woman, entirely yellow. Can digivolve for both purple and yellow. On play, one of your opponent's Digimon gains security -2. And as inherited, while you have a purple Digimon in play, this Digimon gains security +1. Not bad, not bad. That can make the Masterman boss card really, really strong. And about the Masterman boss card, I can pronounce things tonight. Actually, it's in fact because in Danish it is called cord. So it's just me confusing different languages I know how to speak. Anyways, this one can DNA Digivolve. Yeah. Oh, is it 0 cost? I need to look into how DNA Digivolution works. Place one yellow or purple Digimon card from your trash on top of your security stack face down. Nice! So you can increase your security when it evolves. When DNA Digivolve, you may search a security stack for one level 5 or lower Digimon card and play it without paying its memory cost. Then show your security stack. Okay, so if you didn't DNA Digivolve, you just get an extra security. If you did DNA Digivolve, you don't get an extra security, but you do get a monster out. You can summon from your security. Also, when you play another Digimon using an effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the played Digimon's level. That's powerful. That's definitely powerful. Okay, Ghostmon only evolve from purple, but that's fine because it's purple DGA. During the opponent's turn, will you have a yellow Digimon in play? Okay, so this is the counterpart to the what's called the Kokabuteramon. Cool. So Kaimon evolves from both yellow and purple, again giving you flexibility in your deck building. On play, reveal top 3 cards of the deck, add one Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel in its trade among them to your hand. So this is a nice searcher, kind of like the Wiimon. Nice. Witchmon, it's a security Digimon that lets you play it and has an on-play. It's an on-play security Digimon, that's good. Return one purple level 5 or lower Digimon card from your chest to your hand. Nice. A purple yellow Wizardmon, that is a vanilla one, but not bad. Unplay, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. Bestmon. Not bad. That can be useful. Lady Devilmon, pure purple, can evolve from both purple and yellow. Was there something else? Yeah, the Wizardmon can also evolve from both purple and yellow. When Digimon, you may trash one card in your hand to reveal the top 3 cards of the deck. Add one yellow and one purple card with Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel in its trades to your hand, moving into the bottom of the deck. Searcher, again, really powerful. All your yellow Digimon gain retaliate. Ooh. Ah, that is an aggressive inherited skill. Ooh. Especially if you want a lot of yellow blockers, could be very useful. Oh, and you get 4. Nice. Junamon, welcome. Retaliation. When Digivolving, trash the top 3 cards of your deck, then return one Digimon card from your trash to your hand. Nice. And it's can both evolve from yellow and purple. Again, making colors more splashable. I'm all for it. Chaos degradation. Yellow and purple 8 cost option card. Place one of your opponent's Digimon face down at the bottom of your opponent's security stack. If you do, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. Ooh, this is really powerful removal. Reminds me a bit of Gaia Force. Darkness Wave. Trash the top 3 cards of your deck. Then if you have a yellow Digimon in play, return one yellow or purple Digimon card with trash to your hand. Not bad, not bad. And here we have a... Wait a minute. This reprint is foil. This reprint is not foil. That's totally weird. That's totally weird. Does that mean that sometimes the reprints can be foil and sometimes they're not, and I got a rare, or is that just how it is? I'm confused. Night Raid is a booster 2 card, again, old and good option card. I really appreciate old and stable cards getting reprints. Play one purple level 3 Digimon from your trash without paying its memory cost. On any unplay effects on Digimon played with this effect do not activate. So you get to revive something, but you don't get to abuse effects, basically. So that brings us to the end of the starter decks, which means we get into this one. If I may say this, that's gonna take me a moment to open it, because generally the plastic on these things are very what's called very tough. Let's see here. Actually, yeah, I really like this pin. But here's the thing about pins: they have needles, and if you have a needle, you can make a hole in plastic. There we go. Okay. Yes, that's what I want to do. Not the not classic way of doing it. Maybe I should have made hole in this before coming here and sitting here being like, I don't know how to open it. But also, really appreciate this pin. It is very beautiful. It's one of my favorite pins. Anyways, moving inside the booster display. Let's get in here. Ooh. I like opening these up and doing this. It just generally looks good. And the box toppers are Arrow Digimon Zero. Alongside I'm glad to get Arrow Digimon Zero. I actually really wanted that promo. Alongside You'll Force Digimon Zero. Nice! All around really cool. And we got a Yuri box topper. Start as your main phase. If you have a yellow Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. When one of your Digimon with 2 or more colors attacks, you may suspend this tamer to give one of your opponent's Digimon minus 2000. That's really cool. This is I really like this box topper. I'm very happy I got it. And then, actually, maybe I should also read these. When Digimon tries the top 3 cards of your deck, then if you have a tamer in play, this Digimon gets plus 3000. Deck fitting, nice, and has potential in purple decks now that we're starting to see more color combination, although there's probably better options in purple itself, but you know. When attacking, you may place 3 non-DG8 cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order, so have this Digimon gets plus 2000. Again, this is interesting in purple, if you want to avoid deck outing after doing a lot of... I don't know how bad that gets, because I don't play competitively. As I said, I mostly play Cube. But yeah. You'll Force Digimon Zero. When Digimon, you may place 3 non-DG8 cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order, and unsuspend this Digimon and one of your tamers. When a card is returned from your trash to your deck, gain 1 memory. That's interesting. That combos well with the other Arrow Digimon Zero. And they're probably more at home in Digimon decks alongside the Taichi V-Tamer promo. But I'm just immediately like, I'm so focused on the multicolor thing that I just looked at the whole trashing things and returning things to deck. It's like, ooh, that might have potential, but probably not. They're pretty high leveled, being Ultimate and Mega, which means they're not that splashable. It's not a good idea. I don't know. As I said, I'm so focused on the mixed color thing that my brain just goes there immediately. Okay, let's get inside these boosters, shall we? The first booster shall open up now. And I can see here we got a Dremokimon, which is just vanilla. And a Kyukimon vanilla, but purple-yellow. Angemon blue-yellow, can evolve from both blue and yellow. On my turn, on your turn, when this Digimon would Digivolve, if you have 3 of your security, recovery +1. That's nice. Works well with the general theming of yellow. And when attacking, as inherited, if you have 3 or more security cards, when one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon, return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand. Nice. So it's also removal. Mushroomon, also vanilla. Ginyumon, X-Antibody. While this Digimon has X-Antibody in its trait against Blocker. Not bad. That's some support to the X-Antibody archetype, which which works really well in black. Oh, not works really well. Has a lot of support in black. Vanilla Elecmon, a Snow Agumon. I think this is the first Snow Agumon that's been added to the card game. I might remember wrong, but I think it is. Trust the top Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon on play. Fairly standard blue Digimon effect. Rasenmon Fury Mode. This is an uncommon. It evolves from both purple and yellow. I can barely see what's going on with this artwork. I think this is the mouth. That's the eyes. It's very angry. Rasenmon being the Meikomon line. You may Digivolve this Digimon into Rasenmon in your hand, ignoring its Digivolution requirements and without paying its Digivolution cost. End of your turn, trash top card of your security stack. As an inherited skill, when this card is trashed as a Digivolution card by Rasenmon's effect, unsuspend one of your Digimon and gets plus 3000 DP for the turn. So this sounds like it needs to combo into a different Rasenmon. Oh wait, no, wait. Rasenmon. Or is it Rashielmon? Which one of them is the Meikomon line? I don't remember. But they're both in the... I think it's the Meiku line one. It must be right, otherwise it wouldn't also be purple. Because the other one is the Pulsemon line, and I don't see why that would be purple. Namakemon. You may suspend this Digimon to reveal the top 3 cards you deck, add 1 green from among your hand placed green. So that's Searcher. That's not bad. I mean, I generally like having searches as its main, so it's something you can just do whenever you want. It does cost a suspension. And here comes Freeman. While as inherited, while you have 3 or more security cards, this Digimon gets plus 1000. That's nice. It's simple, but it works. Sylphimon, rare. Ooh, look at that red-yellow shine, and it can evolve from either red or yellow. You can also DNA Digivolve it. When Digimon, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5000 DP. Then when DNA Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with less than 5000 DP. Cool. And hey there, Iori. We got his standard one and his box topper version. Cool. Moving into the next booster. Top Gun! The special move Sylphimon. It's red. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. If you have Digimon play with 2 or more colors, or with 2 or more colors in one of its Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 7000 DP or less. Nice! And Killamon can evolve from either blue or yellow. When you would play this card from your hand, if you have a blue Digimon play, reduce the play cost of this card power. So this is like another counterpart to the Stingmon and the X-Wingmon. I wonder if all of the O2 partners champion forms will have this ability. And an inherited on attack. Again, Stingmon and X-Wingmon had this in common. If you have blue Digimon in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. Nice. Hookmon, blue and black. When attacking, trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. Okay. Senbon Dokkan. 9 cost. Oh, that better be good. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play any number of Digimon with Mamamon in their names, whose play cost add up to 15 or less among them without paying the memory cost. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon will cost 6 or less for each Digimon played with this effect. Trash remove. That is strong in a Mamamon deck. I wonder if there's like enough Mamamon cards to make it like pure Mamamon, because then this thing, almost pure Mamamon, that would make this really, really dangerous. Examon, that's one of the new ones from the what's called that watch that's also like a Digivice thingy. I don't remember what they're called. When Digimon, you may suspend one of your Digimon to suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. This gives me Hell Spider vibes from Vanguard. Props to you if you know what I'm talking about. All turns, this Digimon gets plus 1000 TP for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. That's pretty good inherited. Especially for common. Players can reduce play costs. That matters when there's a lot of reducing play costs in this set. This is a black version of the Psychmon. You may delete one of your opponent's Digimon to delete one of your... you may delete one of your Digimon to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a level less than or equal to the deleted Digimon's level. So this is like you sacrifice one of your own to take out one of your opponents. That's interesting. Not quite my kind of thing, but it's very Malamayottismon. Pandemonium Flame. Eteriamon, that's unplayed. This is probably because of that. I don't remember his Japanese name, but that Villas kid from the Golden Digimental movie, since he's relatively tied to the O2 cast. You may reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Gargomon or Rapidmon in its name from among to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck. It's a Searcher. Searchers are always good cards, always welcome. Submarimon, a blue and yellow one with Armor Purge. Digivolve 2 from Armadillomon, so it's cheaper if you evolve from Armadillomon. When this Digimon would be deleted, you may trash the top card of this Digimon to prevent at least, so you can like go back to Armadillomon instead of losing it. Basically, you lose the armor. When Digivolve, trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon, then one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution card gets minus 3000. That's not bad. That can kill a Digimon if it only has 1 Digivolution card and it's like weak enough. But yeah. Climbon, also from, actually that's in the same line as that other one, isn't it? Yeah, this is the level 5, this is level 4. So here we go. When Digimon, if this Digimon is suspended, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon with DP less than or equal to this Digimon to its owner's hand. Ooh, that's powerful. Your turn, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your unsuspended phase, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That's a really good inherited. Ooh. Super rare Magnamon. Ooh, we got a Magnamon. That's awesome. Digivolve 3 from Vmon, so it's cheaper to get from Vmon. It is Consider a champion, or well, a level 4. It's a Holy Warrior and a Royal Knight. It has Armor Purge. When de-evolving, unsuspend this Digimon and it gets plus 2000 TP until the end of your opponent's next turn for each card with armor form in its trait in your trash. That's really powerful. This is a really, really good level 4. If I have to be honest, it's also really strong for level 4. But that makes sense. It is Magnamon. Magnamon is like very one of the very powerful, unique, what's called Armour Evolutions. So if I may put this thing here, let's open the next pack. We've already gotten a really cool super rare. I'm very glad we got Magnamon. It has potential, especially if you want to combine it with other Armour Evolution things. So yeah. We have Surfmon, which is a black, blue, vanilla. Ekagimon, green vanilla, rookie level. Master Tyrannomon and Ultimate Tyrannomon. All of your Digimon with Tyrannomon in the name gain security +1. Ooh, that's a nice addition to the Tyrannomon deck, to be honest. Armor Texture, 0 cost, white. While you have a Digimon with armor form and its traits in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Trash the top card of your Digimon with armor form and its trait, and then you may Digivolve one of your Digimon into... Trash the top card of a Digimon with armor form and its trait, then you may Digivolve one of your Digimon into Digimon card in your hand with armor form and its trait for its Digivolution cost. If you do, unsuspend that Digimon. So that's basically like, as you can see on the picture, swap Raidramon for Flamedramon to get an extra attack in. That's kind of cool, out of the same Digimon. But that's potential. As security, play one level 3 card with 3 in its trait from your hand, trash without paying its cost. I don't think it's that great, but it's interesting. A red Garcimon, Dromukimon. We have seen Sembun Dokkan. Bibimon. While all your Digimon are suspended, this Digimon gets plus 1000 TP. While all your Digimon are suspended. That's interesting. That's on your opponent's turn, so if you attack with everything, this thing gets stronger. That's cool. A Cherubimon, the good form, can evolve from both purple and yellow. When you would play this card from your hand, you may delete one of your purple Cherubimon to reduce this card's cost by 8. That's cool. So you can like swap a purple Cherubimon for a good Cherubimon. That makes sense. For each time you you have in play, activate the effect below. And that's an unplay or when Digivolving. One of your Digimon gets security minus. One of your opponent's Digimon gets security -2. That's really good. Wow. Especially for an uncommon. Skull Knightmon Cavalier mode. The name of this card, Digimon is also treated as Skull Knightmon and Deadly Axemon. When Digimon gains Jammer and Blocker, you may suspend this Digimon and Blocker until the end of your opponent's next turn. Not bad. I think that's really cool. We got another Cody. And we got the alternative art of Hawkmon. I mean, I haven't looked at the cards in a while, so I don't remember what's in. But the reason why I can tell it's alternative art is because it's the full art. And wow, it's so cool. Oh, and those particle effects on the foil is just beautiful. It can evolve in both yellow and red. And it's an on-play, reveal the top 4 cards you take, add one 2-color red card from among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards bottom of the deck in any order. So it's a searcher. Very useful, very, I'm gonna put the alternative art up here together with the SR, because they're both special. Moving further, I did not expect to get an alternative art Hawkmon, but I definitely take it. Hawkmon is definitely one of the cooler O2 rookies, although I love all the O2 rookies, to be honest. Frozomon is a blocker, and on your turn, while your opponent has a Digimon with a Digivolution card in it, this Digimon can't attack. Okay. All turns. Once when Digivolution card of an opponent's Digimon is trashed, return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand. Cool. Ginrymon, we already seen that. Fangmon, oh, that looks like the big bad wolf. It has retaliation. It's champion. Pulsemon, a green Pulsemon, cool. This Digimon gets plus 1 DP for each of your other suspended Digimon. Oh, that has potential as an inherited. We've already seen Hookmon. Mushroomon. A catch Mamemon. When Digimon, you may return up to 4 Digimon cards with Mamemon in the name to your hand and or trash the top card of your deck in any order. If you turn 3 or more cards with this effect, default one of your opponent's Digimon. Looks like we just stopped recording for a second. I just put Catch Mamemon down with that Pandemonium Flame. I hope that won't look too funky in the final video. Moving on. Gurimon. When attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has 6000 of DP or more, draw 1 card. That's a nice inherited. Gurimon. Oh, and Flamedramon. Nice, I'm glad we got this one. Armor Purge. And when attacking, this Digimon gets plus 3000 DP for the turn. Nice. And Digimon, also glad we got this one. Armor Purge as well. Can Digivolve cheaper from Armadillomon. I think Flamedramon can do that from Weemon too. When attacking, if one of your opponents suspended Digimon one of your opponent's suspended Digimon gets minus 3000 for the turn. Cool. Getting into the next one. I don't know why it stopped recording. I hope we didn't lose any footage. That would be awful. If we did, I will probably go in there and figure out what we had gotten in between those frames. But yeah. Soulmon. A champion. It has inherited once per turn. When a card is trashed from your deck, gain 1 memory. Not bad. We always seen Frozenmon, Pulsemon, and Killermon. Missed memory boost. That's a memory boost. Trash the top 2 cards of your deck and draw 1. Then it has delay, you gain 2 memory. I don't know, I think purple memory boost is probably just straight up better. Candlemon can evolve from both purple and yellow. When you play another purple Digimon, gain 1 memory. That could work in the Mastermon deck actually. Captain Hookmon. All turns, when your opponent plays level 5 or higher Digimon, gain 1 memory and draw 1. Weemon. Can evolve from both green and blue. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of deck, add 1 2-color blue card from one. So this is like the searcher counterpart to Hawkmon. Probably all the O2 kids has this going for them. Demimon, that's actually the counterpart of, no wait. Reveal the top 3 cards, add 1 Tamer from among them, and trash 1 purple Digimon card among them. Place the remaining cards at bottom deck. Interesting. That's not the counter. I thought it would be the counterpart because, like, you know, same cost, same power, and starts with very similar text. Reveal the top, but no, it's its own thing. Okay. Marsmon, one of the Olympus 12, uncommon. This Digimon can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. Ooh, that has potential. Gigadeath, green blue attack from Imperial Fighter mode. Spend one of your opponent's Digimon, then place up to 10 of your opponent's suspended Digimon at the bottom of their owner's deck in any order. Okay, that's aggressive. Security, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of his deck. Ooh. And then we have a Climber, we already seen that. Into the next one. This is generally a lot of fun to open booster packs like this. I really enjoy it. Okay, Examon we already seen Top Gun. Thunderman. The name of this card, Digimon is also treated as Mamamon. Makes sense. It's the Mamamon champion stage. Skull Satamon. When Digimon trash the top 2 cards of your deck, then return 1 card with Demon Lord in its trade from your trash to hand. So this could be used like in a Lilithmon deck. Inherited your turn once per turn. When a card is trashed from your deck, gain 1 memory. Not bad, not bad. Ultimate Brachioman. Black, red, vanilla mega. Lightning Blade, a green Raidramon card. Raidramon option card. While a Digimon with armor form in this trade and play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. One of your Digimon with 2 or more colors gets 2000 DP and piercing for the turn. Legmon. Hikari Kamiya. Start of your turn, if you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. There are a lot of teams with that. When a card is added to your security stack, you may suspend this team to gain 1 memory. Okay, cool. It's only an uncommon. I think this is like the first uncommon team I've seen. They're usually rare. Black Gatomon can evolve from purple and yellow cards, and it has Rush and Retaliation as inherited. Greymon, we already looked at that. A black, red Metal Greymon, probably made for Machine Dramon decks. When did you evolve in Digimon one of your opponent's Digimon? Um, and then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP less. As a inherited skill, while this Digimon strength can or machine in this trait, it can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. Ooh. And a super rare. This is Ofaniman Fall Down mode. Purple and yellow card. It can digivolve cheaper from Ofaniman, and when digivolving, if this Digimon has a purple card in its Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. If this Digimon has a yellow card in its Digivolution cards, recovery 1. On deletion, you may play one purple or yellow level 4 or lower Digimon card from your chest without paying its cost. Nice. I like that. I like that card a lot. Who doesn't like a little bit of Ofaniman Fall Down mode? Generally a really cool design, and it was used really well in Digimon Tri. We've always seen Angemon, Mushroomon, Kachimon, Betsumon. Oh, this joke Digimon. When Digimon, you may trash one card in your hand. Fine, I'm gonna trash this one. I really don't like this design. It's very, very fugly. Treat this Digimon as also having the colors of the trash card for the turn. Then if the Digimon has 2 or more colors, draw 2. And it's actually good. It just had to be good. Oh, that frustrates me. Skull Mirrormon, Fangmon, Ginryumon, Hawkmon. Yeah. This is the non-alternate art Hawkmon. Plasma Shot. While you have a Digimon with armor form in its trait in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Ooh. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4000 DP for the turn, and all your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1000 DP for the turn, for each card with armor form in its trait in your trash. Shurimon, Armor Purge, can evolve cheaper from Hawkmon. When Digimon, one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker, can attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Cool. Hiro Monokawa, start of the turn, if you 2 or less, you gain 1. You gain till you have 3. When you attack with a Digimon that has Gammamon in its name, or is level 5 or higher, you may suspend this Digimon to have one of your Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for the turn. Okay. Bansho Mamemon! When Digivolving, you may reveal top 3 cards of your deck. For each of your opponent's Digimon, you may play one Digimon card with Mamemon in its name and a memory cost of 10 or less among the revealed cards without paying its memory cost. Trash the remaining cards. Also, while you have another Digimon with Mamemon in its name in play, this Digimon gains security plus 1. Okay, seeing as this is only rare, I see the potential of a Mamemon budget deck. That might be a thing. Like, I could see that be like really fun. Okay. Belgammamon, it has splits when it digivolves. Karatenmon, it's vanilla. We always seen Snow Agumon. Fire Rocket. While your Digimon with armor form is trait in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. One of your Digimon with 2 or more colors gains security plus 1. Nice. Greymon, it's can evolve from both black and red. Opponent's turn, while you have a red Digimon in play, this Digimon gets blocker. Not bad. A Patamon that can evolve from both blue and yellow. End of the turn, you may DNA Digimon. So this is the counterpart to the Salamon thing. Kyukimon and Kyokyomon. What is this? It looks like a freaking torpedo. Once a turn, when an effect places a Digivolution card under this Digimon, it gets plus 1000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. Interesting. Innocence Blizzard. I never seen this Digimon before. Interesting. Trash the bottom Digivolution card of all your opponent's Digimon. Then up to 3 of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution card can attack or block until the opponent's next turn. Ooh, this is powerful. Dino Human. A yellow-red Digimon with, when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1000 DP. Digimon, we already seen that. And here we have Yukio Oikawa. When one of your Digimon with Myotismon in its name is deleted, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. If this tamer is suspended, you may delete this tamer to play 1 Myotismon from your trash without paying its cost. Clearly made for Myotismon decks. Okay. Opening this up here. Spider-Man, red, green, and vanilla. Pokemon we've already seen. Hisayurumon. When one of your effects places a Digivolution card onto this Digimon, you may Digivolve this Digimon into a Digimon card in your hand with X antibody in its trait by paying its Digivolution cost. When this Digimon would Digivolve with its effect, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. As an inherited, opponent's turn, while this Digimon has X antibody in its trait, it gains Reboot. Nice. I like Reboot. Aquilamon can evolve from both red and yellow. When you would play this card from your hand, reduce its play cost by 1 if you have a yellow Digimon in play. When attacking, if you have a yellow Digimon in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less. Again, the counterpart to X-Weemon, Stingmon, and the others. Disaster Blaster. Main, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. If you have a Digimon in play with 2 or more colors, or with 2 or more colors in its Digivolution cards, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6000 instead. Scorpiomon, it's vanilla. Pistmon. I believe this is one of those that were fan designed that won a contest or something. Kind of cool card. Let's see here. Digisorption 2. And other than that, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP for each of your other suspended Digimon as inherited. I guess it's a pretty cool card. Cyclomon, black and red, inherited. When attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 2,000 DP or less. Hyadimon, it's baby Digimon. It's really cute. It has inherited all turns while your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards. This Digimon gets plus 1000. Armadillomon, which is the counterpart to Vmon and Hawkmon. Reveal the top 4 cards deck, add 1 2-color yellow card from among them, place the remaining cards of the deck in any order. Again, searchers generally appreciated. Imperial Dramon Paladin, the secret rare. I freaking got the secret rare again. Well, I'm not gonna complain. It's a really cool card. When one of Digimon would Digivolve into this card in your hand, you may return one white level 7 Digimon card from your trash to the bottom of your deck to reduce the Digivolution cost by 4. When attacking, you may return one 2-color card from this Digimon's Digivolution cards to the bottom of its owner deck to trash all the Digivolution cards, one of your opponent's Digimon, then return all of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards to the bottom of their owner's decks in any order. I can see this card being used a lot in the meta, also because it's a fan favorite. Let's just be honest. And the what is called original what's called Royal Knight, although it's not in its type, because it's not a Royal Knight anymore, so that makes sense. But I was just wondering if it had. It does says it's a Holy Warrior, which is also true. Surfman, we've already seen that. We've already seen this. Already seen this. Already seen this. This, and this. And we also seen Flame Dramon, but we haven't seen the super rare Black War Greymon, which is red and black. This was actually one of the major antagonists of O2. As I said, this is a very O2 centric set. If this Digimon has a red Digivolution card, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon. If this Digimon has black Digivolution card, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon or your opponent's Tamers. The chosen card's play cost must add up to 6 or less. Delete the chosen cards. When an opponent's Digimon is deleted, unsuspend this Digimon. That's a wild card. It's wild. I love it. And again, I like that it's black-red. Very cool. Okay. Getting in here. Already seen that. Already seen this, and this. This is the third time I'm getting a Cody. And we also already seen Metal Greymon. That's probably gonna be a lot of cards that we already covered so far, going further in. Which makes sense, of course. Already seen these. Yeah. And the there's a new uncommon here. Samari Santi. Probably mispronounced that. You may suspend one of your Digimon to suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Your opponent's card suspended with this effect can't unsuspend until the end of their next turn. Nice, and it has good security as well. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Ooh, we got the Daisuke and Ken green-blue Tamer. Start of your main phase. If you have blue Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. If you have green Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. When one of your Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with 2 colors, you may suspend this Tamer to unsuspend that Digimon. And Shivamon. Opponent's turn. While all of your Digimon are suspended, this is super rare. Ooh. Your opponent can't use option cards. Ooh, that's some luck down there. Your turn, while this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your unsuspend phase, trash the top card of your opponent's securities. Okay, this card is mean. This card is very mean. Okay. We are now more than halfway through the booster pack, or the booster display, because I know I took one from this side as well. Already seen these. Yes, the uncommons. Nothing new there. Gamamon! Once per turn, when you play a red tamer, draw one card. If this Digimon has 6000 DP or more, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 or less. And Giga Death, we already seen that. These. I wonder if there's something good in here. I hope to see a few more super rares going through this entire set. Of course we will. There's the minimum guarantee of super rares when you buy a display. But I hope to see some really cool ones. View them on unplay, reveal the top 3 cards of the deck, add 1 card with X antibody in its trait, and 1 UG Musha among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. While this Digimon has X antibody in its trait, it gains Decoy. Not bad. In general, I appreciate more X antibody support. Shakomon, a DNA Digivolution that is yellow and blue. When Digivolving, if you have 5 or fewer security cards, recovery +1. Then, when DNA Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the number of cards in your security stack to its owner's hand. Nice. So the quicker you summon this thing, the stronger it is. Or, if you just have a shit ton of recovery, you can make it very strong regardless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's the uncommons. Silvermon, we already see that. Chimeramon! A white card that can evolve from basically any color. DNA Digivolution to any colors. When you run, you may place 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card from your trash onto this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card. Then up to 4 of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1000 DP for each of this Digimon's colors until the end of your opponent's next turn. This Digimon treated as also having the colors in its Digivolution cards. While this Digimon has 4 or more colors, it gets plus 4000 DP. So like, you DNA Digimon try twice, and then you place 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card from your trash onto this Digimon when you're evolving it. Ooh, this thing is interesting, very interesting. I like it. It's super rare. That makes sense. Makes sense. Moving into the next booster. We're getting closer to the end of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Black Agumon. Unplay, reveal the top 4 cards of a deck. It can evolve in both red and black. Add 1 card with Greymon in its card name, or a card with Dragonkin in its trait from among them. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. Again, Searcher, very useful. Okay, Miyako. Start your main phase if you have a red Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. When one of your Digimon with 2 or more colors attack, you may suspend this tamer to lead one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. Nice. Okay. And another booster. I really enjoy opening booster packs in general. It feels nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the uncommons. Demiramon. When a card is trashed from your deck, draw 1 card as inherited. Veemon, we already seen that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Musha. When one of your Digimon with X antibody in this trait is moved from your breeding area to your battle area, gain 1 memory and draw 1 card. When one of your black Digimon with X antibody in its trait attacks, you may suspend this tamer to place 1 card with X antibody in its trait from your hand onto that Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card. And a super rare Audiomon. When Digimon, you may place 1 card with X antibody in its trait from your hand onto this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution cards to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with play cost 7 or less. Once per turn, when one of your effects plays a Digivolution card under this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP and can't be deleted by your opponent's effect until the end of your opponent's next turn. And for Alphamon Oryukin, Alphamon Oryukin. I don't know why I want to say Alphamon Great Dragon Fist. It's Alphamon Great Dragon Fist, Oryukin. End of attack, once per turn, if this Digimon has Alphamon in its name, unsuspended. That sounds powerful. It sounds like the X Antibody Alphamon deck will be strong. Alphamon is also a really cool Digimon. I can see why you would want to make a strong deck out of that, Bandai. Okay, Shurimon, TK Takaishi. If you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks one of your blue Digimon, you may suspend this timer to draw 1. Nice. We'll receive this. Oh, wait, you're uncommon. Holzman, Armor Purged, evolves stronger from Hawkman. Is blue and red, but can only evolve from blue. Hello there, and welcome back. I see that we missed something because what's it called? We lost a little bit of footage here because my camera is being annoying. But basically, I think we drew Crimson Blaze, reduce the memory cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each Digimon your opponent in play. Delete all your opponent's Digimon with 600 DP or less. Your opponent can't play Digimon by effects until the end of your next turn, which is really cool. A Kokomon, which is a purple-green champion with retaliation as inherited. And we got Willis, the kid I was talking about earlier, that is deeply tied to the O2 cast. On play, you may hatch a Digiegg card to an empty space in the breeding area. And on your turn, when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon with Gargamon or Rapidmon in its name, you may suspend this tamer to reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. And that's like the only booster we lost what's called footage from. And luckily, and it happens to be the first booster in a long time where we got a lot of new stuff in it. Kind of annoying, but it's fine. Going through this one, moving past all of this, moving past the uncommons, because we have not seen ISO Ryujin. Main, Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Then you may place 1 card with X antibody in its trait from your hand as the bottom Digivolution card of one of your black Digimon with X antibody in its trait. So delete one of your opponent's Digimon with play cost 4 less. As you secure Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 4 less. Gaon, we've seen that before. Dark Gaia Force, this is the signature move of Black War Greymon. Black red option card. Choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose play cost add up to 15 or less and delete them. Pretty darn powerful. And we are down to the last 4 boosters. Let's see what's in here. It's let's see here. Move the camera a little bit. I don't know. As I said, we lost some footage and I had to look over stuff to make sure what we had lost and go back. So things may not be aligned with before. I hope that's alright. But yeah, looking through here. Definitely seen all of these cards before. Seen these cards before. This one is not new. Oh, that's only rare. It's not super rare. It doesn't belong there. And Shukyaman, probably mispronounced that. Based on the on some Chinese mythology where there's like a bird that's similar to a phoenix, but it's not a phoenix because it's different in Chinese. I believe a white tiger, a dragon, and a turtle. Something about the gates to north, south, east, and west. I'm not qualified to talk about this. I don't know anything about their mythology. So before I say anything stupid, let's just read this card's ability. When Digivolve, your opponent chooses one of their Digimon, delete all Digimon other than this Digimon and your opponent's chosen Digimon. For each Digimon deleted by this effect, gain 1 memory. Your turn, when your opponent's Digimon is deleted, this Digimon gains security +1 for the turn for each of your opponent's Digimon deleted. Oh, that's aggressive. That's very aggressive. Moving in here. I don't know why I rotate the boosters. I guess it's because it feels good. Hopefully I will get one more SR. I keep saying that, but I kind of like the idea of going down to the bottom and then getting one last SR as we end the video. I just generally like that idea. Moving through the commons, moving through the uncommons. Got the Digimon Emperor. When one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon is deleted, you may spend this time to draw 1 card. Opponent's turn. When one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon is moved from the breeding area to the battle area, gain 2 memory. Not bad. And Yukio Ikawa is here too. Look at that, the villains of O2 together in the same booster. What are the odds? And let's see. This is a bunch of commons. Some uncommons we already seen. The Davis and Ken. And Lightramon, that's new. This is only from green, also gets 2 minus from Weemon. We have not seen a green Weemon either. So I guess that's just how it rolls. It's blue and green armor purge, and when Digivolves, suspend one opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Maybe it's just like future proving in case they want to make a blue Weemon and oh well, a green Weemon and a blue Hawkmon down the line. That must be it, right? So very confused about that. But yeah, final booster. Hopefully there's something new in here to justify we're looking at a final booster, or it will be absolutely what's called anticlimax. We got something new in here. We got a new Myotismon. Trash the top 2 cards of your deck, then you may play one Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Oikawa from your trash without paying the memory cost. And on deletion, inherited. If this Digimon has Myotismon in its name, you may play one Yu-Gi-Oh! Oikawa from your hand or trash suspended without paying its memory cost. This one is very closely tied to Oikawa, the Tamer. And we ended on Bancho Mamamon. Well, let's go over the highware pulls again. Shukyamon as SR. We got Oryumon. We got Chimeramon. Shivamon. Black War Greymon. Secret Rare Imperial Dramon Paladin mode. Ophanimon Folder mode. Alternate Art Hawkmon. And Magnamon. We also got the box topper for Iori Hida. And 2 of the V-Tamer manga promo cards of Arrow Vidramon and Ulforce Vidramon. Ty's partner in the manga. So yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And other than that, I guess I will be spawning out. Bye!